Hey guys, if you like what I do on this video, make sure you click the thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe. Click that itty bitty little bell icon. It's greatly appreciated. Now onto the figures. All these are figures, big figs, Lego big figs, all based on Avengers characters with the release of the Avengers Endgame coming out in DVD, and tying that all together because I've had some figures kind of lying around, which I said I was going to stop to do, but I still have figures coming in for it. I figured, you know what? Let's go ahead and open these up. Let's start off with Big Fig number 1. Holy Groot! I mean, I am Groot. This is Groot as a big fig. Now I know within the new recent Avengers movies and Guardians of the Galaxy, Groot turned tiny, and then he turned teeny, and then he turned teenagery, and now he's adult again. I guess he's going to be an adult again at some point. But the cool thing about this is Lego doesn't make a big figure Groot. In fact, they did this buildable Groot, which I didn't like at all, especially like the fingers. It didn't look right to me. But creating this big fig, I think he would be taller and less muscular, but I think this is a good concept, and I definitely have to give him props for that. So this is like how I would imagine him after Avengers Endgame, turning into this type of Groot. So you can see right here, there's some custom pieces on here. Now this is your traditional Lego-like mold right here, and with the exception of this, these are all already made. I don't know about these though. I think these are actually, I know these are made for minifigures, but specifically I know these like Poison Ivy, Venom, Carnage, all those characters have this, but in a minifigure form. I don't know if there's actually a big fig form out there, but so if you take that out of the mix, this is all kind of what Lego's already done. This is a custom headpiece, which is pretty much based off of the actual Lego mold, just in a bigger fit for it. And it looks really nice. The painting on this figure is actually done very well. I love the painting. Great contrast throughout this whole character. Got some speckled in green there, which makes it makes sense. Maybe I'd like a little bit more darker green, just to kind of, just so it's not so different. You know, it kind of sticks out a little bit too much, I would say. But besides that, the overall design looks really good, even on the back. Some great printing on the back, great printing on the sides. This one's okay, and it doesn't feel cheap, which sometimes you get that cheap looking plastic or cheap feel plastic. This actually feels pretty close to an actual Lego minifigure, so 2 thumbs up for this guy. Big Fig number 2. Okay, so again, this probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, specifically if you're going off the actual characters within the Avengers movies. This is Black Panther, and I don't know if this is a tie-in to some comic books. Probably is, because of all the purple, you know, hieroglyphics all over his body. But this actually looks pretty good. This is a big figure. Clearly not a character that's anywhere within the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but this is a character that I can get behind. I don't know what it is about these big figs and putting all the characters that I like into big figure form. I just like it. I like it. I like how they do it. The only thing is, I could definitely tell the difference between these two characters. And this one has a little bit more heft, so I know it's made by a different company, or they just put more Lego, plastic pieces within here. This one does come off a little bit light. Not that the painting's done poorly or anything, because it actually looks pretty decent other than that. The overall design's done well. I like the, you know, just muscle tones that they have throughout the character, and he has those glossy gold eyes, which does look really nice, and for whatever reason doesn't focus that well on camera. And then no printing on the back, but this is actually like a, again, same thing, regular Lego mold, but with this guy, they actually did like, it's a whole solid piece for his head. So this is a different head, completely molded in. You can't take this thing off at all. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I think it does look pretty good. So this one, I'd probably say maybe 2.75 thumbs up. Maybe 1.75 thumbs up. Next, Big Fig. Alright. Alright, so this character right here, this is what I'm going to leave up to you guys for the question or challenge for this week's video. Let me know in the comments on who this character is, what specific Iron Man he is. Let me know in the comments below and I will pick the top 3 subscribers and give you guys a shout out in the next video I do. This figure right here, I will say in comparison to these guys in back, I'm not a big fan of. And the main reason is it kind of loses its Lego-esque form, and it definitely does hit, I would say, McDonald's toy quality. And the main reason why is they kind of changed the form enough to where it just doesn't fit. And you can tell what I'm looking at when I take that off. You can see this is just something Lego would never do, and they have those little insert pieces that go into there. They're blue and they connect the whole piece, and it just doesn't feel right. It also does feel a little bit more chintzy than the other two, specifically back here. I don't know what it is. I think it's a different plastic or whatever the case may be. I'm just not 100% sold. Now there is a bonus part. There's this right here, but you can see that there is no head. It didn't come with an extra head, so maybe I'll place what I have here. No, I guess that doesn't fit. I don't have, let me see if I got a head over here. I got a random head. It's not a Tony Stark head, but this might do. Just plop that sucker in there. Look, and you know, it kind of sticks out a little bit silly. Looks a little bit weird. The whole thing is just not 100% believable. And even when I shut that, it doesn't shut all the way because of his hair. So I'm not sold on it, but the painting is okay. I do like the fact that they use that chrome paint, and it shows up nice and vibrant. It looks great. And there is actually this bright... one thing that I always love to see is that dark circle around, or the outer ring on the eyes. It just makes it look a lot better and more... crisp, I feel like. And they have an outline throughout this whole character, so I do like that. The painting's not bad, it's not the problem. The problem is the actual plastic that they use within this and the design. So this one, one side thumb. Alright, bonus figure. Okay, this character is Pepper Potts in a Iron Man suit, and this is when she actually saves Iron Man. I forget which one that was. Maybe Iron Man 2, or no, maybe 3, maybe one of the Avengers. I don't know, I forget. They all kind of blend together after a while, after seeing them a million times. But this is Pepper Potts, and her overall suit is done okay. I think the printing looks pretty good. I like the overall design on this one. It looks pretty decent throughout the character. It's overall pretty believable as an actual Lego minifigure. This actually looks pretty nice. Her face does look a little bit doofy. You can kind of see the lipstick smeared off to the side, so it kind of looks like she's going brrr. But the part... For me, it's not that the plastic on here feels all that bad, but it's always with the arms. And that's something that you can't do on regular Lego. It's like snapped in there and it's legitimate. And this one clearly is not. And you can kind of see right here, look at this. These were some extra pieces that kind of came with the actual mold. Maybe I could break these off. Let's see. Yeah, so those break off. It's bad molding on this, and that's what you get with these unofficial Lego. So with that being said, this is not too bad. The overall print design is good, and the character looks pretty decent. So one thumb up. Alright guys, like I said before, let me know who this character is right here. What suit of Iron Man is this? And let me know in the comments below, and I will pick the top 3 subscribers and give you guys a shout out in the next video I do. Guys, that's what I have for today. I want to thank you so much for watching, and until next time, you can help us take a gander.